Hello everyone, welcome to Ronnie Tuitions Maths as Fun. Today just we are taking some important questions which were asked by from the textbook of the NCERT textbook Mathematics 10th standard. So here some important questions we taken came. In that first one is that it is given that if the HCF of given numbers 72 and 120 is 24, then find the LCM. Find the LCM we are going to find out is that two numbers are given. Number 1, A given the 72 and B given the 120. You are going and LCM given 24. Then we are going to find the LCM of that. We know that one HCF into LCM is equal to number A means adding first number, the product of the second number and the number second. If we are writing in that way, it is the equation balance. So here HCF given the 24 and LCM we are going to find out. LCM is equal to what? A into B. A given 72 and B given the 120. We know LCM is equal to what? A into B by HCF. So 72 into 120 divided by 24. Okay, 24 ones are 24, 24 threes are 72, 12 threes are 36 and 1 0 is there 360. So the LCM of the given number is 360. LCM of given number is 360. It is the first question that is asked questions in NCERT textbook of the 10th standard. Next question asked in that next question in that given, the lines represented by the 2x plus 3y minus 9 is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. And another equation given, that is the 4x plus 6y minus 18 is equal to 0. It is equation number 2. Then the lines are which type? Which are the find the nature of the lines, whether they are intersecting line, whether they are the parallel lines, coincident line, okay, and perpendicular line. Which are that lines? So we know that one. We are first keeping equation 1 divided by equation 2. We can see that here 1 by 2, here it will come the 1 by 2, and here also it will come the 1 by 2. Now this is all are equal. We know A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. All are equal because of it is A1, it is B1, it is C1, it is A2, B2 and C2. If all are equal means all the numbers are there. Then the answer will be if they are the equals, then lines are coincident line. One upon another line will come. The line will be coincident lines. Incident lines means one line is there, another line will become on that only, same only. It shows that there are the many solutions. There are the three conditions are there. Which are the three conditions? I am adding ones. Which are the three conditions? So first condition is written A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. The lines are coincident, many solution. If the A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, not equal to, then lines are intersecting line and the answer will be the unique answer. One single answer will come. Lines will come like this in the graphical solution of these two linear equation in two variable. If this is the condition, if this is the case, then the lines will come intersecting line, and here where they are cutting, that will be the solution. And that solution is called the unique solution. If the lines are, these are the not equal, means suppose that A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but not equal to C1 by C2, then it is the lines are the parallel. Lines are parallel lines and the no solutions. Because of the two lines are there that are parallel, which means they have the same distance between each other, then there are the not intersecting anywhere, no solution. So what will come? No solution in that time. So these are the three conditions are there. What are the three conditions? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Then lines are coincident, minus solution. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Then it is intersecting line, unique solution. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but not equal to C1 by C2. The lines are parallel and the no solution. Solution will be no. So in that answer, that lines are coincident lines. Next question, we are taking some important questions. These are here given in arithmetic progression. A arithmetic AP is there. In the AP, this is the 5, 3, 1, minus 1, and it goes up to the infinity. Find the common difference. Find the C. C you are going to find out, or D you are going to find out. CDU means common difference. That you are going to find out the D. Means D is equal to what? If the D is equal to what? The successive term minus the predecessing term. Successive term minus predecessing term is called the D. Means this is the A1, this is the A2, this is the A3, and it is A4, like that it is continuously. So D is equal to what? Successive term A2. A2 minus A1 can be written. It can be written the A3 minus A2 also can be written. It can be written A4 minus A3 also can be written. Means successive term minus predecessing term. So here the 3. Successive term is 3 and minus predecessing term is A1 is equal to 5. Then common difference will be the minus 2. Common difference will be the minus 2. Any number can take. So whatever that. Suppose that I written the 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, 3. 9, like that I written. Find the difference in that. So what you can do in that minus 9 minus 7 also is equal to 2, or 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. So means we can write that a common difference by successive term minus predecessing term. So here next question we are going. The next question will be in that it is here. If the sum of the polynomial, sum of the zeros of the polynomial, one polynomial given, sum given, that is sum is called the alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta of a quadratic equation, that is called the Px. Px is given quadratic equation 3x square minus kx plus 6 is 3, means it is equal to 3. Okay, then find the value of k. Then you are finding the value of k value you are going to find out. In that behalf of that, what will come the k? You know alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c by a. Alpha plus beta means it is middle term, this one. This term it is called the alpha plus beta. This term is called the alpha beta. Product of alpha beta it is. Now to find out it, we already know in that behalf of alpha plus beta is equal to 3 it is given, and alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. In that a value given the 3. Whatever written behalf in front of that coefficient of the x square, that is called the a. So alpha plus beta is equal to 3 minus b value what given? Minus k by a value what given? A value given 3. Already in the quadratic equation it is written by the cross multiplication. Okay, 3 3s are 9 is equal to minus into minus k plus k. So k is equal to what? Answer 9. K is equal to 9. In that, what we know, alpha plus beta, these are called the zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial, sum of the zeros of polynomial is alpha plus beta. Product of the zeros of polynomial is called the alpha beta, and that formula is c by a, and that is called the minus b by a. In the quadratic equation, the highest power, the degree of the quadratic equation is 2. Always. So for that cubic polynomial it is not. Cubic polynomial it will become the different later. Next question we are going. Whichever question asked. Find the positive root of the quadratic equation. It is given the root. Find the value of x. 3x square plus 6 is equal to 9. Find the value of the x. Find the value of x. Means zeros of the quadratic equation. This side it is given the root. This side not given the root. Means we are squaring on both sides. By squaring on both sides, what will be? This will be the same. 3x square plus 6 is equal to 9 square. Squaring on both side. Squaring on both side. On both side it will become like this. Means this root is there, we can square this side also. Squaring on both side. This will be the same as it is. 3x square plus 6 as it is. Then is equal to 81. Is equal to 81 because of 9 square is equal to 81. 9 into 9, 81. Now we can write it like this. 3x square is equal to 81 by transposing plus 6 will go that side. In that side it will come the minus 6. Then 3x square is equal to 81 minus 6 is equal to 75. 75. Then x square is equal to what? This is in the multiplication. So this side will go, then it will become the division. 75 divided by the 3. So this dividing, it will come the 25. X square is equal to 25. X is equal to root 25. Then x is equal to plus or minus 5. Root 25 is equal to plus minus 5. Because of whenever we are taking the root of any number, it is denote the positive also, negative also. So the value of x is the 5. Value of x is equal to plus minus 5 on this. Next we are going. Another question we are taking. So here question given that if the probability of given number PA given, PA is equal to given 2 by 3. Then find the value of then PA naught. PA naught means not probability, not happens. Then what? That will come. You know the probability, the sum of the probabilities. How much probabilities are there? Probabilities are there. That always sum is 1. Okay. Probability cannot be in the negative. Probability cannot be less than 0. Probability cannot be more than 1. More than 1. More than 1 cannot be. It is always lies from 0 to 1. 0 to 1. 0 to 1 it can be written. Like that. So in that it is probability given the 2 by 3. So what is not? Because of it possible event, not a possible event. Both are adding, it will come the 1. So we can write PA bar is equal to 1 minus PA. PA bar is equal to what? PA bar is equal to 1 minus 2 by 3. The value given PA is equal to 2 by 3. So minus 2. So PA bar is equal to 1 minus 2 by 3 is equal to what will come by the taking the LCM. So 3 minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. The probability of not happen the event of that in that occurrence is 1 by 3. Because of the sum of the probabilities is always 1. Always 1. Next question. Next question given. A diagram given. And it is given that like this diagram it is one diagram like this. Here it is written the P, here written the Q, here written the O, here R and here S. Okay, and it is given the triangle POQ is similar to triangle SOR, and that it is given the PQ is to RS is equal to 1 by 2 given, or 1 is to 2 given, 1 is to 2. Then find the value of OP is to OS. We are going to find out. It is already given that POQ, this triangle is similar to triangle this one. OSR, this triangle similar given. If the triangles are similar, then their sides are always in the proportion, ratio. So in that triangle we can take it like this, we can write it like this. PO by in that side SO or OS or SO is equal to what? OQ is equal to what? OQ is equal to given OR, and we can write it like this. In that side, if that coming the PQ by SR is equal to SR. In that it is given RS or SR. It is already given this one. This value given, see, PQ RS 1 is to 2. So is equal to 1 by 2. We can write 1 by 2. PQ and SR. So what is the value? It is asked OP is to OS. OP by OS. OP by OS. So this also will be the what? 1:2, 1/2. So that also will be the 1:2. The ratio of that PO and OS. See here, OP OS is equal to PQ R dash R. Means this sides also will be in the same proportion. Half of that. So this means what? 1:2 only. The ratio of the OP is to OS is equal to 1/2. Next question we are going. These are the 1 marks question that are asked. In the given figure, one diagram given. Here is one circle it is given. Here one tangent is there. Tangent drawn here. The tangent name given the here. Contact of point is given A and P. And this is same tangent for the this side also. Like that. Then it is up to the C it is went. Its contact point of this is B. And that another one it is the tangent to this side. Then contact point of this one is the D. It is given, if the given figure AP is 3 centimeter given, PC 8, P to C, this one, it is given the 8 centimeter, then find the CD, CD you are going to find out. To find the CD, what we have to do? You know, tangent on a circle from the external point, tangent to a circle from the external point is always equal. This is 3 centimeter, means PB also will be the 3 centimeter, because of AP is equal to PB, tangents of a circle, tangent to a circle, and is always from the external point. What is the external point in that? External point is the P, so it is always equal. Same like that, BC is equal to what? CD. Okay, because of these are the tangents also, these are also tangents. Now we know this total is 8 and this is the PB is given the, okay, PC is equal to what? PB plus BC, PB plus BC, and it is given the 8 centimeter. So 8 is equal to what? PB how much given? PB given the 3 centimeter. PB given 3 centimeter plus BC how much? It will come. So BC is equal to what? 8 minus 3 is equal to 5 centimeter. So BC is equal to 5 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter. If the BC is the 5 centimeter, then DC also will be the 5 centimeter. Why? Because of tangent. Okay, here already written BC is equal to CD. So CD is equal to how much? 5 centimeter. Because of tangent of a circle is always equal. Tangent to a circle is always equal cities. So it is 5 centimeter. DC is equal to 5 centimeter. Sometimes they will ask the parameter also. Sometimes they will ask that radius, diameter of the circle. That time also you should proceed like the same only. Next question it is given in that. Without actual performing the long division, state whether the rational number 7/18 is a terminating or non-terminating. 17/8, it is a terminating number or non-terminating. It is asked whether it is a terminating or non-terminating. Without doing the division. Without doing the division means we are finding it whether it is a terminating, non-terminating. So in the last video also I explained this one. Not same question, another questions were there. Ki when that denominator of the things, denominator of the any fraction is in the form of the 2 the power n into 5 the power n, 2 the power n into 5 the power n, then that numbers are the terminating. If this in this form, okay, then it is the terminating. So let's check by this one. So we can write 17/2 the power 3. 8 we can write 2 the power 3. See, 2, 4, again 2, means we can write 2 the power 3. 2 the power 3 means it is coming 2 and the power n. N means any numbers. It is an integer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and minus 2, any number. It is comes there. Okay, so we can write here 5 the power 3 into 5 the power 3. We can write it so that it came in this form. So it is a terminating. So given number is a terminating. If we divide the same number, then also it is 8 so many point. Let's checking it whether it is correct or wrong. 17 divided by the 8. 8 to the 16. Reminder 1. Point kept. Taken the 0. 8 1 जा 8, remainder 2, kept the 0, 8 2 जा 16, remainder 4, kept the 0, 8 5 जा 40, remainder kept the 0. It shows that 2.125, it is the terminating number. It is the terminating number. Now, directly also we can find by that also, like this form also we can find. See, by this another one, let's learn another one good things how we can find it. We can write it like this: 17 into 125 divided by the 10 to the power 3. If the base are the different but the power are the same, you know a the power m into b the power m is equal to ab the power m. So 5 to the 10 to the power 3. If you are multiplying this number, this number will come to 125. Dividing by the 1000, because of 10 to the power 3 is equal to what? 2.125. It shows like this also way we can find that it is a terminating number. It is a terminating number. Next we are taking another one question. Terminating number is always in the form of 2 the power n into 5 the power n. Next question it is given. If the nth term of an arithmetic progression, nth term of an arithmetic progression is defined by the 4n square minus 1. Find the eighth term. To find the any term, if it is given the nth term, then keep the behalf of that. N is equal to 8 given. So finding the value 4 into 8 square minus 1. 8 square minus 1. 4 into 8 square is equal to 64 minus 1. 64 for the how much? 256 minus 1. 256 minus 1 is equal to 255. So this is the eighth term of the given defined AP. In this, suppose that it can be given that find the fourth term if the nth term is defined. Nth term is defined by the n into n square minus 1 by 4 or 5. Any number. Find the any other term. Suppose a third term. Third term we are going to find. So what is? We are having 3 into 3 square minus 1. Minus 1 by 5. We can write it like this. 3 into 3 square is equal to 9. 9 minus 1 is equal to 8. 8 by 5. So this will become 24 by 5 is equal to, we can write 24 by 5. We can write it like this. 4 by 5. Like that also can be written. It can be written like this also. So like otherwise it can get 4.2. 4.2 also can be written. So to finding the any number or terms in the given AP, just we have to keep the value of the n, whatever the n asked. Next question it is given. If the 10 polynomial, it is given the polynomial given px is equal to, it is given x square minus x plus k, and 10 given, 10 of the polynomial is given is equal to 2. Then find the value of k. K value you are going to find out. To keeping that means x value 1, x value 2 given. If the behalf of x we are keeping the 2, the answer will come the 0. It will come zeros of the polynomial. So behalf of that x we are keeping the 2. So 2 square minus 2 plus k is equal to 0. Because of it is a 10 already given. It satisfies that quadratic equation or equation whichever the polynomial it is given, means 0 will come last. So 2 square 4 minus 2 plus k is equal to 0. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2 plus k is equal to 0, or k is equal to this number transposing to that side, it will become the minus 2. So k value of this one is the minus 2. Next question it is given in that. Find the if PA and PB are the two tangent of a circle, center O, if the ABB 46 degree, find the angle AOP. It is a one circle given here. It is a one circle. In that circle, it is the center is O. In that center, two radius are there. One radius, another radius. It is OA radius. It is OB radius, and it is the P external point from the two tangents drawn. two tangent drawn, one tangent PA and another tangent PB drawn it is, and another one the bisector of angle P it is given. This is the in that given APB. This total angle given 46. Angle APB is given 46 degree. Then it is asking find the angle AOP. AOP we are going to find out. We should find the angle AOP. AOP. There are the two methods are there. You can make the half angle bisector this one, and you can take the triangle. You can take the triangle. This one triangle will become. You can find this way also. You can find that if you are taking the total as a quadrilateral. Total as a quadrilateral. Then, so let's first by the quadrilateral method. Okay, in that quadrilateral, APBO is a quadrilateral. Is a quadrilateral. In that you know the angle sum of the quadrilateral is always 360 degree. So we can write angle A plus angle B plus angle P plus angle O is equal to 360 degree. Why? Because of angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Angle sum property of a quadrilateral. In that angle A, so it is the tangent on radius. So tangent is always perpendicular on radius, otherwise radius is always perpendicular on the tangent. Means this angle is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree, then this angle also will be 90 degree. So angle A 90 degree, angle B 90 degree, angle P already given 46 degree, angle O it is asking, it is 360 total. 90 plus 90 plus 46 is equal to what? 180. 90 plus 90 180. 180 plus 180 plus 46 is equal to 226 degree plus angle O is equal to 360 degree. Then we can write angle O is equal to 360 minus 226. Then angle O is equal to what? 326 minus 360 minus 226 is equal to what? 0 minus 4, 6 is equal to 4, 1 carry taken, then it will become the 3 and 1. So 134 degree. How much? 134. One method by taking the total as a quadrilateral. Now it is a right angle triangle. It is a right angle triangle. By right angle we are taking. It is that. Now another way to find this one. In triangle, what is the name? APO. In triangle APO. Okay. Angle A plus angle P plus angle O is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because of angle sum property of a triangle is always 180 degree. 180 degree. We know angle A 90 degree given because of it is radius is perpendicular on the tangent. Angle P means what? Half of the angle, this total. This angle given here, this angle 46 degree means this line drawn. This is the bisector. So half of the 46. Half of the 46 plus angle O. We are going to find this one. This angle we are going to find. We are going to find this angle. So angle O is equal to what? 180 degree. Then what? This is cancelled by 23. So we know angle O is equal to 180 minus 90 plus 23 is equal to 113. 113 minus 113. Angle O is equal to what will come? Angle O is equal to 180. 180 minus 13 is equal to what? 7. Then 2 become. Then it will become the 6. Okay, 67 degree. Means this much angle. Okay, the 67. This angle will be the double of that. This also will be 67 only. Why? Because of that OP is the bisector. OP is the bisector. Angle bisector it is. So angle AOB is equal to what? 2 of angle 67 is equal to what? 7 to the 14, 1 carry, 12 and 1 30. 134 degree. So angle O is equal to 134. This is also another one method. One shortcut method, trick type. So whatever the angle given, just you might subtract from the 180. Subtract from the 180. Okay, this angle finding, this angle given, this angle we are going to find just 180 minus whatever the given angle, that is the answer. So see, 180 minus 46 is equal to 4, and this will become the, how much become 13, so 134. This is a shortcut trick for that, but mostly in that up to the 10th standard or second POC, you have to that 12th standard, you have to do by the cross method. If you want only the tricks, that will be you can see in my videos, another channel is there in that one, that competition exam channels, in that all the shortcut tricks will be there for finding. Next question, here given two coins of diameter 2 cm and 4 cm respectively are kept one over the other as shown in the figure. One coin is there, this is the 2 rupees coin, it is center is O, and another coin is kept, that is the 4 rupees coin, 4 rupees, it is written 4 rupees. 4 rupees coin not there in India, but it is said that maybe 5 rupees coin or that, but it is given the 2 cm and diameter 2 cm and 4 cm diameter. So it 2 cm and this diameter is the 4 cm. Means this side also 2, this side also 2. Okay. Total is the 4 cm. From here to here it will become the 4 total. Diameter, we are talking about the diameter only. Total. This is not combining that. This is written for 2, this written only for this purpose. Okay, 2. And in that then the sided, this is the sided region. This is then the sided region. And question asked that find the area of the shared region. Shared region means in both how much a region they share. Means they asked only the whatever that one coin is there, another coin is there. On that one coin kept on another one. So whatever the area they are sharing the area of the only the first starting only that one. That only the area will say, because of, okay, if we want to see then wait 1 minute. Suppose that I have this one is the 4 cm diameter coin, and this I have that another one that is the 2 cm. If I kept on this one, so they are sharing only this one. They are sharing only this one areas. Only this much area they are sharing. Means if this only we are taking out, the area of the starting circle we take out, then that only the area they are sharing. Just that's all. So what can be done? It can be done. The area D is equal to given the 2 cm. Then R is equal to what? D by 2. D by 2 means 2 by 2 is equal to 1 cm. The area of a circle, because of coin is circular circle. So area of circular coin. Circular coin is what? Pi r square. Pi r square. So what is that? Pi value is 22 by 7. R value what given in that? 1 into 1 is equal to what? 22 by 7 is equal to 3.14 and that centimeter square. That area they shared. That area they shared in that. So that's all. Next question we are going. The question given here in another one. One question given here in the given figure. One figure given, it is a semicircle type it is given. It is like that. Given AP and here like this and like this triangle made. This is the siding done. This also siding region done. It is A, it is B, it is P. AB is equal to 12 centimeter and PB is equal to 16 centimeter. Find the area of the unshaded region. Find the area of the unshaded region. These are the shaded. The area of the unshaded region. You know, this is a semicircle, half semicircle, semi. In that, this is a triangle made. This is the diameter. This is the diameter of the circle. Now, on a diameter of a circle, the triangle made is always right angle triangle. Right angle means angle P is equal to 90 degree. Angle P is equal to what? 90 degree. Always. Whatever. Whichever the circle is there. So this is a circle. This is the diameter on that. Suppose that here the triangle made like this. So this triangle also 90 degree. This triangle made like this made triangle. It will be the 90 degree. This triangle made like this, so this also will be 90 degree. Whatever this side also made, any triangle made, this triangle are all are right angle triangle. Means angle on the circumference from diameter, the angle made on the circumference is always 90 degree. So this angle is 90 degree. Proof you want? In the next time videos can be uploaded, in that way get the proof of this. So this triangle is the right angle triangle. Now area of a right angle triangle is equal to what? Half into base into height. So in that the base given that on which it is standing, so this on this line it is standing, so this is the base. Half into base what? 12. Height what given? This is the height and this is the hypotenuse, no need. So this one is 16. So what will come? This we are cancelling it by the 6, then it's 16, 6 are 96 centimeter square is the answer of the unshaded region. If asked the shaded region, it is asked the unshaded, but if it is asked the shaded region, then what we have to do? We have to find the first the radius of the circle. First we are going to find the radius of the circle. After that, finding the area of the semicircle. From the area of the semicircle, we are subtracting the area of the triangle. Then the answer of the shaded region. How we can find that? In that, suppose that same question given, find the shaded region. So first of all, this is a right angle triangle. We are finding the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse what? AB is equal to what? By the Pythagoras theorem. Root AP square plus PB square. This is the Pythagoras. By the Pythagoras theorem it is. It not get that like this also can be done. AB square is equal to AP square plus PB square. Okay. This same only written. AB is equal to root taking on our side, taking the root. The root came AP square plus PB square. AB is equal to what? AB is equal to root AP. How much given AP? 12. 12 square 144 plus 16. 16 square what? 256. Then AB is equal to what? AB is equal to what? Root. These are adding in that. So this will become the 100 and 300 and 400. Root 400. So AB is equal to what? AB is equal to 20. AB is equal to 20. This to here it is given 20 centimeter. Then what is that? This is the diameter. AB is a diameter. Means we can see this is the O, center is O. So OA, radius. OA is equal to what? Half of the AB. Half of AB means 20 by 2 is equal to 10 centimeter. This came 10 centimeter. Now we are finding that what is the area of the semicircle. Area of the semicircle is what? Pi r square by 2. So pi r is pi what? 22 by 7 into r. What got r? 10 into 10 by 2. By 2 we got, if the shaded region directly we are subtracting 96, then it will come. So what it will be that? It came the 2200 divided by 7 into 4, 2 otherwise 14, otherwise 1 by 2 minus 96. Area of the shaded region. We can consider it by that 1100 by 7 minus 96, and this will be the answer of this one. Shaded region. This is the area of the shaded region. If asked the shaded region, but in this question not asked it is. Next question we are going. That question is here given. Prove that it is a irrational number. It is given that prove that 3 plus 2 root 5 is a irrational number. Prove that it is a irrational number. Irrational number. We are proving like that. If suppose that let 3 plus 2 root 5 is a rational number. First assume. Simply assume rational number. It is a rational number. Then the rational number we can write in the form of P by Q. So we can write it like this. 3 plus 2 root 5 is equal to P by Q, where P and Q are the element of the Z. Z means what? Integer. But q is not equal to 0. Q is not equal to 0. This we know. Then only we can write. Let's assume it is. It is a rational number. Then we can write in this form. Suppose that we are taken going this one. So 2 root 5 is equal to p by q minus 3. This transposing then what we can write? We can write 2 root 5 is equal to, taking the LCM. So we got that p minus 3q by q. Okay, in that it is 2 is the division, multiply this side, that side will go, then it will become the division. So p minus 3q by, this is the multiplication, that side will go division, so it will become the 2q. Now here the things are coming. We can write it that for that up to the your syllabus, NCERT textbook 10th standard syllabus, directly we can write here. We know that root 5 is a irrational number. So that root 5 is equal to this, means this number also will be the irrational. This is irrational, means it is equal to that, then means this number also will be irrational. This also will be irrational, and this number we thought about that. This number is equal to what? P by Q is equal to what? 3 plus 2 root 5. Means given number is, so that it leads to the contradict. It is contradict that our assumption or our suppose our assumption is wrong, so that this what we thought it is a rational number. We thought a rational number, so we can write 3 plus 2 root 5 is a irrational number up to the 10th standard. Okay, up to the 10th standard. But if we are going to the higher to prove it, then we have to prove the root 5 also. Root 5 also. How it is goes, you want to see in another video uploaded already in that playlist is there. In that you can find how to prove that like root 5 is a irrational number. You can see in that. Next question it is given here. Solve by elimination method. Two equations are given. 2x plus 3y is equal to 7, equation number 1, and 2x plus y is equal to 5, equation number 2. Solve by the elimination method. So before that, in that all eliminations video is there, all total exercise is solved in that. Okay, let's another time we are learning. Elimination method means what? We are choosing any one variable. We are making it equal. We are making it equal by the multiplying or division. Multiplying by the any constant, or that is called the number, coefficients of that. So here already x-axis same. No need to the multiplying it. So we are writing it by the subtracting equation number 2 from 1. Okay, subtracting equation 2 from 1. Equation 1. What we got? In that it will become like this. This will become the minus. This also will become minus. This also will become minus. This will be the constant. So we got 3y minus y is equal to 2y is equal to 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. Then y is equal to 2 by 2. Because of this is multiplication, this side it will become the division. So 2 by 2 is equal to 1. Y value we got the 1. Now keeping this y value into equation number 1 or 2. Now you can write, putting y is equal to 1 into equation number 2. Equation number 2. 1, 2, anyone. Okay. So 2 keeping. So 2x plus 1 is equal to 5. Then what will come? 2x is equal to 5, and this number will go that side, then minus 1. 2x is equal to 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. X is equal to what will come? 4 by 2 is equal to 2. X value came the 2. X and y value we got, that is the answers of this one. This is the elimination method given in this question. All three methods, elimination method, substituting method, cross multiplication method, it is already one video is uploaded and that questions are solved that all total. One more is the question. Find the sum of the 20 terms. find the sum of 20 terms of arithmetic progression AP given. AP what given? 10, 15, 20 and by so on by the formula method. It is asked find the sum of that. How to find the sum? First of all, A is equal to given 10. A means first term. In this AP, the first term is given the 10. A, that is. Now we are going to find the D. D is equal to what? D is equal to, in before that one question in that it is written A2 minus A1 means successor term minus predecessor term. Means what? 15 minus 10 is equal to 5. D is equal to, we got 5. 15 successor term, predecessor term, A2 minus A1. Okay, now n number of terms how much asked? 20. Number of terms asked 20. How to find sum of the number? So formula now Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That is the finding the sum of the numbers. Sn is equal to what? As 20. Number of the 20 is equal to 20 by 2 bracket 2a. 2 into a. A means what? A given the 10 into n. N how much given? N number given the 20 terms. 20 20 minus 1. D how much we got? We got the 5. Written. So S20 is equal to 2 in the 2 10s are 20. 10 into 10 to the 20 plus 20 minus 1 19 into 5. 19 into 5. S20 is equal to what we got? 10 into this one. 20 plus 19 into 5. 95. 95 plus 20. This will become the 95. This is the 20 adding. Then it will become this 115. 115. Then S20 is equal to what we got? We got the 1150. So the sum of the given terms are that 1150. 1150 we got. Next we are going another one question. Next question is that in that given, how many multiple of 4 lies between 10 and 150? How many multiples of 4? Multiples of 4 lies between 10 to 250. How many multiples of 4 lies between? Number it is asking. How much numbers are there? That is the finding that. So first one, the multiple of 4, 10 to 250 means the number is more than 10 but less than 250. Which are the comes in the 4 table or 4? So first one, we write it like this 10, 11, 12, 13 up to the 250 going. So which is the first number that is the multiple of 4? 12. Which is that? 12. So 12. Second what will come? 16. Third what will come? 20. Like that. And how many last term what will come? 250. See, the finding the term. 250 divided by 4. What will come? 4 6 are 24. Okay, 4 to the 8 means 2 minus doing in that 2 in this number this 2 minus doing, then 250 minus 2 is equal to 248. This number is also divisible by the 4. So last number will be the 248. Last number. So like that it will come the what is the AP? It will become the 248. These are that. This is the last term. This is the first term. This is the last term. And it is asking how much the numbers. We know that it is A is equal to given 12. D is equal to 4 because of 4 multiples of 4 means always the difference between the one number to another one is the 4, and that it is asked n is equal to asked question how much numbers are there. A n given, last term is 248. Last term what? 248. So we know the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An how much given? 248 is equal to A what given? A given the 12 plus n how much given? Don't know. Finding minus 1. D how much? 4. We can write this one 248, this number taken coming this side, then it will come the 248 minus 12 is equal to n minus 1 into 4. Now 248 minus 12 is equal to 236. 236 and this number 4 dividing by this is equal to what? n minus 1. Okay, then what will come? 236 divided by 4 is equal to 4 5s are 20, 4 9s are 36. 4 9s are 36. Okay, is equal to n minus 1. So n is equal to what? This minus 1, this side will come then 59 plus 1 is equal to 60. There are the 60 terms are there in that. There are the total 60 numbers are there. That will be the multiple of the 4 or that can be divisible by the 4. Suppose this is the little process for the your purpose. Going another one little shortcut. So we know n is equal to an minus a by b plus 1. Okay, this is also another very small formula to find the n. How to find n is equal to an is equal to what? 248 minus a what? 12 by d what? D is equal to 4 plus 1. We can write it n is equal to 248 minus 12 is equal to 236 by 4 plus 1. See, same numbers are coming. 236 by 4. 248 minus 12. 248 minus 12 by 4. Same thing. So n is equal to 59 plus 1 is equal to n is equal to 60 terms are there in that. 60 numbers are there that are divisible by the 4 or the multiples of the 4. Next question it is given in that. Find that. Next question given in that. Find the value of discriminant and hence write the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation that is given. Discriminant we are going to find out and then we have to find that what is the nature. They have the real roots, they not have the real roots, imaginary roots, what are the distinct roots like that. Here given the quadratic equation given x square plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. First it is asking find the discriminant. Discriminant means what? Discriminant means the roots of the zeros of that only. But here the delta or that is can be written by the d also. Can be written d also, can be written d delta also. So d is equal to b square minus 4ac. This is called the discriminant. So finding the first discriminant. After that telling the nature of the root. d is equal to b square. What is the value of b in that? The value of b is the 4. 4 square minus 4 into a. A value means whatever the constant or that variable x variable written the number that one. So here nothing written means 1. C is equal to 4 is equal to what will come? Is equal to 4 4s are 16 minus 16 is equal to what? 0. Is equal to what? 0. If that, so there are the, this is the discriminant. Discriminant is the 0. Now it is asking what is the nature. So nature there are the 3 cases are there. If the delta d is equal to, otherwise it can be written like this, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. B square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Okay, b square minus 4ac is less than 0. If it is equal to 0, the roots are equal. Roots are equal and distinct. Equal roots. Both roots will be the equal. So nature of this one is the equal roots. Distinct and equal roots. If it is like this, it is greater than 0. Roots are distinct roots but different. Okay. Distinct roots. Answer will come. Distinct roots but different. Next this one. If the less than 0 means the answer will come in the minus. So that time no roots are there. Means imaginary roots. Some imaginary roots are there. So these are no real roots exist. No real roots. Real roots. If it is equal to 0, real roots, real distinct root, that is the equal roots. If it is greater than 0, the real root but that are distinct means they both are the different. Real distinct root. If it is less than 0, then the no real roots are exist. Roots will be the imaginary. Roots will be the imaginary. So therefore this answer is like this. Next question it is given that trigonometry question, that is total trigonometry question done in the trigonometry lesson, but then also doing it is here written 5 cos square 60 degree plus 4 sec square 30 degree minus 10 square 45 degree whole divided by sin square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree. Same question done in the previous videos. In that same question done. Now no problem, again doing this one, finding the in that we are doing that keeping the values of this one. So first one phi as it is written, phi cos square, cos 60 value what? Cos 60. So cos 60 value is 1 by 2 and square is there, square plus 4 written into sec square 30, sec 30 degree, sec 30 degree value what? 2 by root 3. Sorry, sec 30 value is that 2 by root 3. So 2 by root 3 and square is given, square written minus 1045 value is 1, so 1 square whole divided by sin square 30. Sin 30 value is what? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 whole square plus cos square 30. Cos square 30 value what? Cos square 30 is your root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 whole square. This is written. Now we are solving like a arithmetic. Okay. So pi into 1 by 2 whole square is equal to 1 by 4. Because of 1 by 1, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4, 1 by 4. It can be. Next, plus 4 into, this also writing to 4 by 3. Root 3 into root 3. So what will come? Root 9. Root 9 is equal to what? 3. So root 3 into root 3 is equal to what? 3 only. 3. So 3 written minus 1 square 1 whole divided by 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. Then we can write it like this, in this way. This can written 5 by 4 plus this can written 16 by 3 minus 1 by 1 by 4 plus 1 by 3. See, 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, LCM is 4. So this written 1 plus 3 by 4 is equal to what? 4 by 4. 4 by 4 is equal to what? 1. So we can write 1. Or 1 is not value, so that directly can write like this also. Now we are taking the LCM of this number. LCM of this number is 12. This 12. So this can be written as this can be written 5 3s are 15 plus 16 4s are 64 minus 12 1s are 12 by 12. LCM taken this. Now we can write it like this, 64 plus 3. 15 minus 12 is equal to 3. 64 plus 3 is equal to 67 by 12. This is the answer of this question, like that. This total video also uploaded a total exercise done in that time. Before that, next question in that given, the next question given here is find the coordinates of the points of the trisection of the line segment joining the points A. It is given a line is there. A line is there here. That is the A and B line. A and B line. It is A given the 2 comma minus 2 and B given the minus 7 comma 4. And finding the coordinates of the point of a trisection. Trisection means it is divided into 3 parts. Suppose that one part is here and one part is here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 3 parts are there. Suppose that this point is called the P. This point is called the Q. Okay. We are going to the values of this one. Here we are finding the values. Trisection in that. And it is finding that trisection of this one, A and B. Suppose what ratio? So this one, this we are finding this one. So this is the ratio is that total line is 1. Let the total line is 1. So this while total line is 1 means this ratio is divided 1:2. This side 1 part, that side remaining 1 and 2 part. So 1:2 ratio. If you are taking this side, this point, then it is divided this and this one. 2:1. This is 1 point. This is called the 1 ratio. So this is the ratio what will come 1:2. P finding for P purpose. Section formula we are using. I hope you understand this one. If this trisection, this is 1 part, this is 2 part, this is 3 part. Part are the 3. This part we are taking, P point we are taking, means this is 1 and this is what? 1 to 2 part remaining. The rest divided, the line segment divide into 1:2 ratio. 1:2 ratio because of all are the equal parts. All are the equal parts in that. All are the equal parts. So ratio 1:2. We are writing section formula. Section formula means what? Here x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. m1 plus m2. Y is equal to what? Y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Sometimes it is given the mn also, pq also, any. So your 1 written, 2 written, that you can change. 2 written, that you can change. Whatever the value pq coming, then behalf of m you are writing m1 you are writing p, m2 is equal to q. M and m given, so m is equal to m and m2 is equal to, you can write n. So this one x is equal to what will come? m1. What is the m1? 1. 1 into x2. The value of x2. x2 value is this here. What is that? The value is -7 plus m2. 2 is to x1. x1 is value 2 by m1 1 plus 2. Y is equal to what? Y is equal to m1 1. It is that y2. Y2 value is 4. Okay. Plus m2 value what? 2 and y1 value is -2 is equal to what? 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. X value is equal to, it will become -7 plus 4 by 3. This side y is equal to what will come? It will come 4 minus 4 by 3. This number will come, this number will come -3 by 3. X is equal to -3 by 3 and this side comes 0 by 3. -1 by 3 by 3 is equal to 1 minus 1 and 0 by 3 is equal to 0. So the first point we got -1 comma 0. First we got the -1 comma 0. Now we are doing the reverse. This we are going to find out. So it will become the 2:1. The ratio what become? 2:1. Now same formulas, same we are going. Finding the Q point. Point P is equal to what we got? -1 comma 0. Q we are going. So what remaining? This become the 2:1. What become? 2:1. The ratio become 2:1. Keeping in that x is equal to m1. m1 is equal to 2. 2 into x2. x2 value is -7. Okay. Plus m2. m2 is equal to 1. x1 2 by 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. That one same. Y is equal to m1. m1 is equal to what? 2 y2. y2 value is what? 4. 4 plus m2. m2 what is that? m2 is 1 and y1 value what? -2 by what? m1 plus m2. So 1 plus 2. This side we can write x is equal to -14 plus 2 by 3. This side y is equal to what will come? 8 minus 2 by 3. This number x is equal to what will come? 12 by 3. This side what? Minus 12 by and y is equal to what? 6 by 3. 6 by 3. Then x is equal to what will come? -4 and y is equal to what will come? 2. So the Q value came, Q point came -4 comma 2. This is the Q point in that. It is the same example in that in your NCERT textbook given in that coordinate geometry. It is example, same example in that. I hope you understand it. Next we are going next question. The coordinate points of that P -1 0 and Q -4 comma 2. Next question it is given. 12 defective pens are accidentally mixed. There are the defective pen are there. Defective Defective pen, how much? Total defective pen are there, 12 pens are there. Good one pens are also is there, that is called the 132 pens are good one, good pen. They are mix up ones, means sometimes that is mixed up each other. So total pen how much become after mixing? Total pens is equal to how much? 144. Total pen become 144. And find the, determine the probability that the pen taken out is good one. Randomly we taken a pen randomly and finding out the good one it is. What is the probability of getting the good one? The probability is equal to what? Probability of an event is equal to number of occurrence by number of sample space, n, A by S. A means occurrence. How much time the good one came? Good one is the 132. Total how much is there? Total is 144. Good one is the 132. Total is 144. This is the formula. P is equal to NA by NS. Means occurrence. What are the things are coming? And yes, total how much is there? So we can cancel it by the 2. So it will become the 6 1s are 6, 6 6 are 12, 6 2s are 12. And this we are cancelling by the 7 2, 72. Again we can cancel by the 2. So this will become the 33. This will become the 36. Again we can cancel. It will be the 11 3s are 33 and 12 3s are 36. So the probability of the given number is 11 by 12. 11 by 12. Next we are going next question. That is question given. Find all the zeros of the polynomial. It is given the tetrad. Okay, x the power 4 plus x cube minus 34x square minus 4x plus 120. If the two zeros of that are 2 0 given, first 0 it is given that 2 and second 0 it is given the minus 2. Another 2 zeros we are going to find out. Zeros, these are the zeros given. Zeros. So there are the first total we are going to come to know okay, how much zeros are there in that. So the highest power of the given polynomial is 4. So there are the 4 zeros will be there. How much zero will be there? 4. In the 2 0 given, 1 0 given 2, 1 given minus 2. Like once. 0 means what? Value of x, y or y, whatever your variable given that one. So one to given x is equal to 2, another given x is equal to minus 2. This we can write x is equal to x minus 2 is equal to 0 and this can write x plus 2 is equal to 0. Means these are the things that are the factor of the given polynomial. Factor means what? If we divide that one, remainder will come the 0. If we divide this polynomial by this, the remainder will be 0. If we are dividing this polynomial by the x plus 2, then also remainder will be 0. So that we can write it like this: x minus 2 into x plus 2 and total divided by this polynomial, then also 0 will come. So what will come? This number we can write then a plus b, a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is equal to what? It will come the a square minus b square. A square minus b square. We can write x square minus 4. Means if we divide this polynomial by x square minus 4, the remainder will be the 0 and that will be the factor. That means divisor and the quotient will be the factor of the given polynomial. So we are dividing this polynomial by the x square minus 4. Kept it like this: x square minus 4. How to division? Already video is uploaded in that you can see, but here again doing. Okay. First number you are seeing x to the power 4. Here x to the power 2. X to the power 4 divided by x to the power 2 is equal to x to the power 2. Means in the division, if the base are the same, power are subtracted. We can write x the square. This x square we got, this is multiplied by the x square minus 4. What will come? X to the power 4 minus x to the power 4 minus x to the 4x square. Multiply them. Wherever the similar terms we are writing, we have them. X to the power 4 similar 4x square. So here will come the minus 4x square. Now draw the line, subtract and doing, sign change will happen. This will become minus, this will become plus. This is cancelled will happen. This came the x the power 3 minus 34 plus 4 is equal to 30. 30x square minus 4x plus 120. Minus 120. Another one also we can be done. It can be done. X the cube. X cube divided by x square is equal to x. So here written plus into plus is equal to plus x. Okay. Then x into x square minus 4 multiplied with, then it will become the x the power 3 minus 4x. Wherever the similar they are writing. X the power 3 minus 4x. Here we are doing subtraction. This will become minus, this will become plus, this is cancelled. This will become the minus 30 x square and this is cancelled already plus 12. Plus 12. Now again we are seeing that plus into minus 30x square divided by x square is equal to 30. Is equal to 30. So minus 30x square minus 120 plus 120 is equal to what? This subtraction doing. These are the cancelled. So what become remainder 0. So we got the quotient as the x square plus x minus 30. This is a quadratic equation we got. Now we are finding the zeros of the quadratic equation. So zeros of the quadratic equation by the quadratic formula, by the splitting method, by the completing the square method. So by the splitting method directly. X square plus 6xx minus 5x minus 30 is equal to 0. I hope you understand this from where this number came. This is the by the splitting it done. It is done like this. Minus 30x square like this. Here x, here the 6x plus 6x minus 5x like that. Done and then it is came here. So here by common taken into so x is equal to x plus 5, x plus 6 minus 5 common taken, x plus 6 is equal to 0. Next again we can write it like this, x plus 6 and x minus 5 is equal to 0. Then x plus 6 is equal to 0 and x minus 5 is equal to 0. Then x is equal to minus 6 and x is equal to 5. So there are the another two zeros here. What are the two zeros? First two 0 given 2, another given minus 2, third we got the 6 and we got the minus 5. These are the zeros of the given polynomial. Zeros of the given polynomial. Next question we are going. That question is given by the trigonometry and we are going to prove it. What is that? Question given here. Cot square A into sec A minus 1 divided by 1 plus sin A plus sec square A into sin A minus 1 by 1 plus sec A is equal to 0. We have to prove it. The first rule is that we are numbers have to be changed. Whatever the trigonometric that given ratios given, that have to change into sine and cos. So we are changing in that wherever the possible we are changing into sine and cos. So this cot is equal to we know cot is equal to cos by sine. Square is there, we kept the square. A is there, A written everywhere, A is there. Into this sec we can write 1 by cos. Sec is equal to 1 by cos. A minus 1 by 1 plus sin A. Sin cannot be changed, sin and cos we cannot change. Can change but not how to change here. Plus sec we can change 1 by cos A and square is there, square kept into sin A minus 1 by 1 plus 1 by cos A. We change into sin and cos is equal to what? 0. Is equal to what given? 0 given. Now second things coming, taking the LCM. LCM we are taking. This as it is written cos A my sin A. Square is there, square kept. Bracket is there, bracket kept. First this one square taken. 1 by cos A minus 1. So we can write 1 minus cos A by cos A by this one by 1 plus sin A. By taking the LCM it can be written like this. Plus is there, plus kept. 1 by cos square, 1 by cos square. Not changing anywhere. This one. This is can be written in that same only sin A minus 1 by this one taken the LCM. Cos LCM. So cos A plus 1 by cos A is equal to what? Is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Now we can write it like this: cos A by sin A whole square. This can be written in a up and down, means in the four form. So it can written 1 minus cos A by cos A into this number will go upside 1 by 1 plus sin A plus 1 by cos square, as it is written. This can be written like this way: sin A minus 1 into this written upside ulta. So cos A by this number cos A plus 1 is equal to what? 0. Is equal to what given? 0 given it is. Now we can write it like in that form: cos A by sin A square is the square kept into this number 1 minus cos A by cos and this one. So we can write cos A into 1 plus sin A. 1 plus sin A. We can written like this. This form written. Plus is there plus kept. 1 by cos square. Square is there square kept. This one we can write in this form: cos into sin minus sin A. Cos A minus sin A minus 1 whole divided by whole divide. This one upside multiplication, downside cos A plus 1, and it is written equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Now we can do another one in that. This is in multiplication, can be considered. So this is here can be considered. See now, this square cos considered. In that also cos square, this okay, this cos is there. 1 by cos square means 1 by cos. So 1 by cos is here written. Cancel that side cos. Okay, plus 1, sorry. Here plus 1. Cancel. So it is remaining cos A by sin square A. Sin square A. Here square for the cos only cancelled. Sin is there. Into this one. 1 minus cos A by 1 plus sin A. Plus this side what? Cos is there downside. In multiplication cos is there. So what we can write? Sin A minus 1 by cos into cos A plus 1 is equal to what? Is equal to 0. Is equal to 0 written. Is equal to 0. Now we are writing this step upside once. Okay, this one writing upside. After that erase cos A by sin square A, bracket given 1 minus cos A by 1 plus sin A plus sin A minus 1 by cos into cos plus cos A plus 1 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. It is given. We written this step. We written there. Now we can do in that. Again we can take the LCM. Again we can take the LCM of this number. We can take LCM. So what will be the LCM? This will be the LCM. Upside ones leaving multiply of them. So this number what? This can be written in that way. LCM taken. This is the sin square A into 1 plus sin A. Okay, another one, this one cos A into cos A plus 1. This is the LCM. This total LCM of this number. Now this to this side went, this one remaining. So this way I can write cos A, this one into this one 1 minus cos A. This one into now into cos A into this one cos A plus 1 for this purpose. Plus is there here, this plus here, bigger, so I written big one. Okay, in that side this one cancel to this remaining sin square A into 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A, upside what remaining, sin A minus 1. Okay, this remaining in that. Downside whatever that as it is written, but upside we can see this cos square, cos into cos square. A 1 minus sin, 1 plus sin, 1 plus cos, 1 minus cos plus 1. Same thing means A plus B, A minus B. A plus B, A minus B is equal to what? A square plus B square. So we can write it like this, 1 minus cos square. Okay, that we can write. We can write it like this. Plus is there, B plus written. In that side also, A plus B, A minus B. Sin square, as it is sin square A. That side, 1 minus sin square. Downside as it is, whatever that is same as it is. Sin square A, 1 plus sin A into cos A into cos plus cos A plus 1. Same as it is. Whatever this denominator as it is written. Now upside, what we can do? We can see that this also can be changed. So 1 minus cos square, 1 minus cos square is equal to what? Sin square. Cos square A into sin square. Because of 1 minus cos square is equal to sin square. Plus is there, plus kept. Sin square is the sin square kept as it is. 1 minus sin square is equal to what? Cos square. Cos square by as it is this one. As is this one. Sin square A into 1 plus sin A into cos plus cos A plus 1 as it is written it is. Okay, this number are in that same it is, so it will become the 2 sin square cos square, 2 sin square cos square by total the same as it is equal to 0. It is going on, is equal to 0, it is going on. Prevent any mistake here, that is sin 1 plus sin and 1 minus sin. It will come sin square minus 1. So here we have to write sin square minus 1. Otherwise 1 minus sin square writing, then also minus we have to write. 1 minus sin square only writing, then it will be the minus. The sign will be changed into as a minus. As a minus, sign will change into a minus. Here is the minus. So here also will be the minus. Okay. Cos square sin minus sin is cos square A minus sin square A minus sin square A cos square A is equal to what? 0. Or 0 divided by any number. This is same as here. Here will be the same. It will equal to 0. Hence it is a proved. Otherwise, if here some confusion is there, again suppose that we are writing like this sin square. This is okay. You can take the screenshot also. Here if it is written like this, okay, 1 minus sin square minus 1. Here is the plus. Here sin square minus 1 written. Then this number will be the like this. Here will be changed. Here it will be the like that only same. So it will be the minus. It will come then. It will come the by multiplying the minus. This is the cos square A into and this is the into sin square. Because of 1 minus cos square is equal to sin square. This one, this is the plus making here. Otherwise, this sign will go that side. So by multiplying it, the minus plus here kept minus into written sin square A into 1 minus sin square. Like this will happen. Then it will become again cos square A into sin square A minus sin square a into cos square a, because of 1 minus sin square is equal to cos square, divided by total the same only here is equal to cos square a minus sin square a minus cos square is equal to 0. The 0 by any number, then it will be the 0, hence it is proved. Next we are going another question, that is from your textbook. Here given the question, cos square theta by 1 plus 10 1 minus 10 theta plus sin cube theta by sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 1 plus sin theta into cos theta. It is given to prove this identity as this. Our same rule, we have to first change into sin and cos. Changing into sin and cos, this is same as it is. Cos square theta by 1 minus 10 is equal to what we can write? Sin theta by cos theta. Tan theta is equal to we can write. Plus is there, plus kept. Sin cube theta by same as it is. Sin theta minus cos theta. Again, we are taking the LCM as the rule. Cos square theta cannot be changed. Cos square theta by cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta. LCM taken and written. Plus is there, plus kept. Sin cube theta by sin theta minus cos theta as it is written. Now this we can write in reciprocal way. What? Cos square theta into this one ulta, cos theta by this one cos theta minus sin theta, plus is there, plus kept. Sin cube theta by sin theta minus cos theta. Now see, cos theta minus sin theta minus cos theta. To make it in reverse, we have to multiply by the minus. This number we are multiplying it by minus. So we can write cos square into cos cube theta minus, because of multiplying by the minus. So here you can write multiplying by the minus. Multiply. So it can become sin cube, and downside in that it is same only upon cos theta minus sin theta, cos theta minus sin theta, same thing only it upon. So that can be taken as a LCM. Okay, common taken is as that. Otherwise separate one to write, separate can write. Okay, let the separate writing. This one writing cos theta minus sin theta. This side writing cos theta minus sin theta. It becomes the same now. Again we can take the 1 by cos theta minus sin theta, taken the common as a common taken. What remaining here? Cos cube theta minus sin cube theta. This one remaining because of cos minus sin theta taken the common. Now we know that one a cube minus b cube is equal to a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b, a square minus plus ab plus b square. This we can write. So in that a is equal to cos, b is equal to sin. So cos theta same as it is. Sorry, first term writing. This writing 1 by cos theta minus sin theta bracket a minus b, cos theta minus sin theta into a square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta plus ab cos into sin, cos theta into sin theta. It is written. Now you can see that this and this is cancelled because of in multiplication. This is cancelled by this one. What remaining? Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Is equal to 1. 1 plus what remaining? Cos theta into sin theta. So we can write sin theta into cos theta, same thing. 2 into 3, otherwise 3 into 2, same. Sin theta into cos theta. Hence it is proved. Hence it is proved. Next we are going next question, that is given here. Question given here, find the area of a triangle whose vertices A given and midpoint of the sides A and B. A is given sides. It is a triangle given in that like this. It is a one triangle. Here written A, here written B, here written C. A given here 1 and minus 4. B given here 2 comma minus 1. And C given 0 comma minus 1. And here 2. Find the area of triangle ABC whose midpoint is given. Here this here midpoint, here midpoint given. Suppose that here D is the midpoint, here is the E is the midpoint. So midpoint values are given. Find the area of the triangle ABC. We don't know this one. This is given the x2, y2 and this is x3, y3. We are finding this. Midpoints are given the 2 comma minus 1 and this side given A given 0 comma minus 1. Find the area of the triangle ABC. Find the area of ABC. First of midpoint given, we have to find this one. So we are writing the midpoint formula. The midpoint formula is equal to what? X is equal to x2 plus x1 by 2. Y is equal to what? y2 plus y1 is by 2. X is equal to what will come? x2. x2 value don't know. This is the x2 only in that. So this value is in that. Midpoint of this one. Means this much only it will come in that. X value given in that 2. X value given that 2. 2 is equal to x2 value don't know. x2 plus x1 value 1 by 2. Y is equal to what given? Y is equal to in that given minus 1. We are finding the first B vertices. Vertices B we are finding. So here y is equal to given minus 1 is equal to y2 value. Don't know. y2 plus y1 what given minus 4 by 2. So we can write it like this. x2 plus 1 is equal to 4 by cross multiplication. By the cross multiplication, here also y minus 4, y2 minus 4 is equal to minus 2. This side x2 is equal to what? 4 minus 1. This side y2 is equal to what? Minus 2 plus 4. Then x2 what? x2 is equal to came 3 and y2 is equal to what came? 2k. So we write here this point is the 3 and this point is the 2. This we got here. Now erasing it once, next writing. After that, say for that finding the value in that vertices C vertices I. For the vertices A. For vertices C purpose. For vertices C. For vertices C purpose x2. x2 value don't know, means x3 we can write x3 plus x2 like this I can write this one purpose only. So here x1 what given? X is equal to given 0. 0 is equal to what written? This and this. So x3 plus this what 1 by 2 and this side we written the minus 1 is equal to what we got in that. This is this number we written. This one number what? Minus 4 y3 plus minus 4 by 2. So this we got cross multiplication x3 plus 1 is equal to 0 and this one y3 minus 4 is equal to minus 2. By the cross multiplication we got x is equal to minus 1, x3 is equal to minus 1 and y3 is equal to this side will go, then it will become the plus 2. So here we got minus 1 and plus 2. Minus 1 and plus 2. Plus 2 we got. These are the points we got. Now we are finding the area of the triangle ABC. Area of the triangle ABC we are going to find out. Now area of the triangle ABC to finding purpose in coordinate geometry, formula is there. Already before that videos are uploaded, you can see that. But here again writing 1 by 2, here writing x1. Then what will come? This taken, so means this is minus y2 minus y3 plus x2 is equal to what? This taken means that minus y3 minus y1 plus x3 is equal to what? This taken means this minus that one. y1 minus y2. This is the formula for writing that one. Here we know x, y, 1, 2, 3 values are already given. So 1 by 2 into x1 value. x1 value is 1. Whatever the written at near the a, that one. 1 into y2. y2 value is that this one 2. Minus y3 value 2. Plus x2 value means this one 3 into y3 value is 2 minus y1 value is this one minus 4, so minus 4 plus x3 value is what? Minus 1 into y1 value what? y1 value is minus 4 minus y2 value is what? 2, bracket closed. Then 1 by 2 bracket, this will become the 2 minus 2 is equal to 0, 0 into 0, 0. Okay, this one what become? Minus into minus plus, 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, 6 plus into 3 is equal to, 6 into 3 is equal to 18. So 18, the half of this can write 18. How? 3 into 2 minus into minus plus 4. So 4 plus 2, 6, 6, 3 are 18. Like that can be written it is. 18. This one what written? Minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, minus 6 into 1. Okay, 6 only, but minus into minus plus 6. Okay, now we can write half into 18 plus 6 is equal to 24. 24 half is what? 12 square unit. Square unit is the area of the given triangle. Here it is solved. Next question we are going in that only same. Another one. Here given if A and B and C are the vertices of triangle ABCD, D and E are the midpoint of the points of the AB and AC respectively. Find then the area of the AD. One triangle is there. This is a triangle even. Suppose that A, B, C is a triangle. D and E are the midpoints and joined here. So a triangle become AD. A given 0 and 5, 0, 5, B given 6, 11, C given 10, 7 and D or E are the midpoints. Find the area of the AD, triangle AD we have to find the area. This area we are going to find out, area of the AD. So first of all we have to find the vertices, what are the coordinates of the D. So for finding the coordinates of D, midpoint, means D is equal to what? x2 plus x1 by 2 and E is equal to what? E points are what? D purpose only first. X and Y value. This is X values purpose. Vertices D. Vertices D purpose. It is X value, it is Y value. Y, what will come? Y2 plus Y1 by 2 because of midpoint formula. It is already given that D and E is the midpoint. So x is equal to what will come? This and this 0 plus 6. 0 plus 6 by 2 and it will become the 5 plus 11 by 2. So x is equal to what will come? 3 and y is equal to what will come? Y is equal to will come 8. So here we got the 3, 8. Like that same E purpose for E vertices. E vertices. What will be the E vertices? Here will come that 0 plus 10 divided by the 2 and 5 plus 7 divided by the 2. This is X purpose, this is Y purpose because of midpoint formula. Again we have to write midpoint formula. So here will come X is equal to 5 and Y is equal to that is 6. So here we got a point 5, 6. 5, 6 we got by the midpoint formula. Now we are going to find the area of the given triangle. ADE. Area of the triangle ADE. Area of the triangle ADE. Okay. So that are again formula writing 1 by 2 x1 into what? This is the y2 and y3. y2 minus y3. Then x2 is equal to what? y3 minus y1. Then x3 is equal to y1 minus y2. Okay. This we taken. Now we are writing down values in that. Half bracket x1 value 0 into whatever write 0 can multiplication 0 will come. But writing y2, this is the y2 8 minus 6 plus x2 value what 3, y3 value what 6 minus 5 plus x3 value what 5 into y1 value what 5 minus 8. So now half into this one, so what will become 0, this what will become plus 6 minus 5 is equal to 1, 1 into 3, 3 plus 5 minus 8 is equal to what? Minus 3. Minus 3 into 5 minus 15. So minus 15 here can write minus 15. So 1 by 2 into 15 minus 3 is equal to minus 12. Minus 12. Then is equal to minus 6. Okay. Area cannot be the negative. Area never will be the negative. So that we are writing positive 6 only. Okay. Positive 6 square unit. Answer. Square unit is the answer. Next we are going next question, that is the find the mean, mode, median side in the task. Calculate the median for the following data. Median it is asked. It is given CI given, CI given, F given, Fi given. We have to find the CF. Then we are going to proceed next. So here given 1 to 4. 4 to 7, then 7 to 10, then 10 to 13, then given 13 to 16, then given 16 to 19, and here it is given the 6, 13, 40, again 16, 4, 4. We are going to find the first CF. CF means what? CF means same number we are writing. 6 written, 6 plus 13, 19 upon 19 plus 40, 19 plus 40, 59 upon 59 plus 16 is equal to 75 upon 75 plus 4, 79 upon 79 plus 4, 83 upon. Okay. 6 written, 6 plus 13, 19. 19 plus 40 is equal to 59. 59 plus this 16 is equal to 75. 75 plus 4, 79. 79 plus 4, 83. Now we are writing the formula for the median purpose. So here writing median is equal to L plus N by 2 minus CF by F into H. So first of all, we are finding N by 2. N by 2 is equal to what? N by 2 is equal to 83. 83 divided by 2 is equal to what? 41.5. 41.5. 41.5. Now 41.5 in which number it goes? So 41.5 in that it goes in this number. So this is the CF. This is the CF, upside number. This is the F. This is the lower limit L. Okay, all we find it. By this way, which near to this number? So near to this number 59 in that way. So writing now L is equal to given 7 plus bracket N by 2 is equal to 41.5 minus CF. CF given the 19 by F given the 40 into H. H means what is the distance between that? What is the height? Means the lower limit and upper limit. How much gap is there in that? That one. So 1 to 4, 4 to 7, there are the 3 gap are there. So 3 written. Now 7 plus 41 minus 5 minus 19. 41.5 minus 19 is equal to what? So that 41.9 minus 19.0, 9.11 minus 9 is equal to 2 and 2. 22.9. 22.9 by 40 into 3. Now we can write it. We are dividing and multiplying by the 3. Then it will come. So we can write 7 plus this number 22.9 divided by the 40. Okay. So we can write it like this, multiplying by the 3 bus. 9 3s are 27, 2 carry, 6 plus 2 8, okay, and 6 by 40, by 40. Now we can write this 68.7 divided by the 40, then what will come? Here kept the 1 ja came, then it is remaining 28 point, here taken the 7, it came the 7 ja 280, 7 remainder, 0 kept, 1 ja 40, 300 become, then it will become the 7 ja again, then 20 remaining, or 5 ja, this much, 4 digits, 1.715. So 7 plus 1.7175. So we can write 8.7175. It can be written in that way, 7.8.72 also can be written approximately. That is the answer for finding the median of the given data is 8.72. Median of the given data is. Next we are going next question in that. Calculate the mode of the following data. Mode Ci given, F given. We are going to find the mode. Okay, Fi. What given? 10 to 25, then 25 to 40, then 40 to 55, then 55 to 70, then 70 to 85, then 85 to 100, 85 to 100. That F given 2 3 7 6 6. This one given. For mode purpose, we have to see that which is the highest model class. So highest number is 7. This is the 7. This is the F1. Above that is called the F0. This side it is become the L. Okay. Now writing the formula. Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2. This is the F2 in that downside. F2 into H. So mode is equal to L. What is the L in that? 40 plus F1 is 7 minus F0 means just above that one, 3 by 2F1 means 7 to the 14 minus F0 3 minus F2 6 into H. What is the distance between that? So there are the 15 differences there in that. So 40 plus 7 minus 3 is equal to 4 by 14 minus 9 is equal to 5 into 15. 1 ja 3 ja. So 40 into 12. 4 3 ja 12 is equal to 52. The mode of the given data is 52. Thank you. If you like the video, please share and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Read well, do well.